The first part of Season 6 of Cobra Kai has arrived and left us with important questions. What secrets have been revealed about Miyagi's dark past? Additionally, was it Kreese who killed Tori's mom? These are questions we are going to answer. Welcome to Charlietales. Today we will analyze Season 6 of Cobra Kai, Part 1, review secrets you may have missed, and of course discuss what we might see in the next part. Ready? Let's go! The season focuses on how our heroes live a peaceful life after Cobra Kai disappears. Now they are preparing to participate in the Sekai Taikai World Tournament, a tournament that will include the best martial artists in the world. But things are not that simple. Far away, John Kreese prepares for the resurgence of Cobra Kai in South Korea and plans a great revenge at the Sekai Taikai. Only 6 students can go to the big tournament, and the chosen ones are Miguel, Robbie, Samantha, Hawk, Devin, and Dimitri. In other words, the protagonists. We already imagined that all of them would go. But things get complicated when Tori's mother dies due to health problems. This emotionally destabilizes her, leading her back to the darkness she had overcome long ago. Daniel realizes this and tries to stop her, but she wants to fight. The situation is so tough that Tori decides to leave Miyagi-Do. The season ends with her appearing on Kreese's team, ready to fight. This is the summary of the season. With that context, let's move on to the analysis. Let's start with the difficult question. Did Kreese kill Tori's mother? According to the doctor, Tori's mother died from a pulmonary embolism caused by a blood clot. I'm not a doctor, so I can't say for sure how someone could cause this in real life. However, let's remember that we are in a streaming series with elements that are not entirely realistic. With that in mind, it is feasible to think that Kreese caused her death with some unknown poison from South Korea. Assuming it was possible, would Kreese really be capable of killing Tori's mother? The answer could be yes or no. I will show you the arguments that support both theories. First, let's go with yes. Throughout the series, John Kreese has been shown as someone evil, but who deep down has a good heart. He even connected with Tori and protected her in the past. Could someone like that kill her mother? Well, in this 6th season, we were shown how Kreese underwent tough training in South Korea to finally eliminate his emotional weaknesses. That's why we saw him fighting Johnny Lawrence in the cave. This was a way of telling us that the character has finally gotten rid of his weaknesses and is willing to do whatever it takes to win. Now, Kreese is a dark man capable of anything. As for abilities, Kreese could easily find Tori's house. He specializes in that. Remember Season 3, when he visited Tori in her apartment and told her that he was in the reconnaissance forces in Vietnam and spent 18 months undercover. He is an expert in these things. Besides, let's be direct. Episode 5 shows us a scene of Tori rejecting Kreese, and that same afternoon, her mother dies. It's too much of a coincidence. The series itself wants us to think of Kreese as the culprit. These are the arguments to declare him guilty, and they make sense to me. Now let's look at the other side. Could Kreese be innocent? As I said before, Kreese is someone evil, but on several occasions, he has shown some kindness. The series showed us how he connected with Tori as if he were a grandfather to her, and defended her in the past. With this in mind, it's hard for me to believe that Kreese would do something so dark. Placing this woman's homicide would make Kreese someone diabolical, beyond redemption, with no capacity to seek forgiveness. Honestly, I don't think the series wants to send that kind of message. So how did Tori's mother die? Well, I still believe this was not a coincidence, but I wouldn't say it was Kreese either. To me, it is possible that Terry Silver himself was involved in this blow. Remember, he is in prison, but no one has seen him this season. To me, Silver is indeed the type of person capable of killing. He might have used this woman's death to fracture Tori's mind and weaken Miyagi-Do. This way, he could organize a new strike to take back Cobra Kai when Kreese is off guard. I believe Terry Silver is a sufficiently evil character to do something like this. At least that's what I think. The other option would be that all of this was a coincidence. It's not impossible. Coincidences happen in this series. The writers might have placed Tori's mother's death so that the story would bring her back to Kreese and allow both of them to have a redemption arc together. This would also make sense, as Tori is the only one who has connected with Kreese over the years. She could bring him back to the light side. Let's move on to another question. What is Sensei Miyagi's secret? The season showed us a chest with many secrets from Sensei Miyagi's past. Here we discovered, for example, that Miyagi changed his name when he was young and was involved in a crime without further explanation. But the most important thing comes at the end. Daniel found a bandana with the Sekai Taikai logo. And not only that, but it is also covered in blood. What does it mean? First, it means that Miyagi participated in the Sekai Taikai when he was young and never told Daniel. Moreover, the blood indicates that this tournament is more dangerous than they thought, and something bloody surely happened when Miyagi participated. This is where we start to theorize. It is possible that during his competition, Miyagi seriously injured a rival, and that's why the blood reached him, or maybe something worse happened. This would explain why Miyagi later chose a path of peace, training in the Miyagi-Do style. This theory makes sense if we remember that the chest also showed us clues that he was involved in a crime when he was young. It is not clear what really happened, but Miyagi tried to leave this in his past. It is possible that Miyagi had a dark past in his youth. It would not be strange. So far, all the characters in the series have gone through something like this. Daniel, Johnny, Hawk, Miguel, Robbie. They all have a dark past, whether with Cobra Kai or simply with the misdeeds of youth. They have all done bad things, but from these mistakes, they learn to improve. That is one of the messages of the series. Taking this context into account, it is possible that the season will show us the mistakes Miyagi made in the past and how these remained hidden in the chest. This would be hard for Daniel to accept, as he always thought of Miyagi as someone flawless. But reality could be different. Of course, all of this is just theories. We must wait to see what happens and what other secrets are in this chest. From what we can see, there are still more things to discover. Personally, I still think there will be a reference to Julie Pierce, the protagonist of the next Karate Kid, in this chest. There are many memories here, and it wouldn't be strange for Miyagi to have kept something from this young woman. Or who knows, there may be references to Master Han, played by Jackie Chan. I still think this is possible. Moving on to other topics, the season has focused a lot on showing how the protagonists face problems unrelated to Cobra Kai. This time, they fight against life itself and its complications. That's why we have plots like Miguel looking for a university, Tori and Samantha overcoming their grudges, Johnny Lawrence looking for a job to support his family, and things as dark as Tori's mother's death. All these plots have nothing to do with karate or Cobra Kai, but they are difficulties that our heroes must overcome using the knowledge they have learned after so many battles. These first 5 episodes have been quite light in a certain sense, but they have also served to understand our characters better, humanize them more, and comprehend that they are not just karatekas. They are people who need to find their own destinies, and karate is a means to channel many lessons. The series is preparing us for the grand farewell, and to do so, they need to explain what they will all do after the Sekai Taikai. These 5 episodes haven't been very aggressive in terms of story, but at least for me they have been very deep and enjoyable. But anyway, that's all for today. If you liked the video, you would help me a lot by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also remember to subscribe because I'll be uploading more videos about your favorite movies. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.